Hello, boys and girls. My name is Mr. Fox, and I'm here at Linda Elementary School in Linda, California. Today I'm going to read The Bear Ate Your Sandwich, written by Julia Sarcone-Roach. By now, I think you know what happened to your sandwich, but you may not know how it happened. So let me tell you, it all started with the bear. The morning air was warm and bright when the bear stepped out of his den. He stretched and sniffed. The scent of ripe berries drifted towards him and led him to a wonderful discovery. Oh, there's a pickup truck there. I wonder if that means anything. After a berry feast, the bear curled up in the sunlight and listened to the buzzing of the bees. Oh, look at him inside that truck. And he's eaten a lot of the strawberries that the farmer had for market. And he sure is having a great lunch. But after lunch, we see him right there. And he's curled up, and the story says before long, he was asleep, tummy full. By the time the bear opened his eyes, the buzzing had become a rumbling. He was being quickly swept along like a leaf in a great river. The forest disappeared in the distance, and high cliffs rose up all around him. Look at those high cliffs. They kind of look like buildings to me and a freeway. What do you think? Once the rumbling stopped, the bear found himself in a new forest. It was like nothing he had ever seen before. Look at all those buildings. A bear's never been downtown before, but he is now. Do you see it? This forest had many great climbing spots. The trees were still itchy here. There was good bark for scratching, and the mud squished nicely under his feet. Only it wasn't bark. Looks like it was an aerial for a TV on top of a building. And the mud that he's talking about looks to me like a guy is putting in a brand new, fresh walkway, and that is the cement that he's walking on and squishing up between his toes. Do you see it? There were many interesting smells in this forest, but some of the tastiest ones had already been found. Oh, look at all the kitties there, and it looks like squirrels, and they're eating all the tasty stuff. Yeah. Leafy green smells led the bear to new fun. Oh, he's at a park right now, and there's a lady feeding pigeons, and the bear's on a swing with a kid. Do you see that? And the bear's trying to ride those uh, plastic animals that are on big springs, like they have in the park. And then the turley whirl is out there, and the bear's getting kind of sick on that one. And as we go across here, we see a little girl with an umbrella, and we see a bear there that's in the water fountain and getting ready to go down the slide. And the book says, and that is when he saw it. There it was, your beautiful and delicious sandwich, all alone. He waited to make sure no one saw him before he made his move. Not even the sandwich was aware of what he was going to do next. Do you see right there? He's creeping up on the bench. It was such a great sandwich. The bear loved it. Look at his face there. He's just eating that sandwich and enjoying it so very much. But just as he was almost finished, he heard sniff, snuffle, slobber, snort behind him. He had been seen. What is looking at him other than one, two, three, four, five dogs? The bear was so surprised that he ran out of the park and down the street until he spotted a very tall tree. From the top of the tree, the bear could see his forest. It was time to go home. That's not a tree that he's up on, that's a telephone post. The waves rocked the bear, and he began to doze. He got himself on a little boat, and the boat was taking him over to the forest. But it was rocking back and forth. And you know what that does? That puts you to sleep. Uh-huh. When he opened his eyes, he heard the breeze in familiar branches and the birds and the bugs' evening song. Well, the bear made it home just fine. So that's what happened to your sandwich. Uh-huh. The bear ate it. Would you look at those ears? They look a little bit strange, not quite like bear ears. I saw it all. I tried to save your sandwich. I was able to save this little bit of lettuce here. The bear dropped it as he ran off, but I couldn't save the rest. I'm sorry to have to tell you about your sandwich in this way, but now you know. You see, the dog is talking to the little girl. I wonder, I wonder who really ate that sandwich. What are you thinking? I'll bet you're wondering too. Ruff, 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 ruff. Yep, I'm pretty sure it was that dog. And this book was written to Adam, and it says, enjoy every sandwich. I'm Mr. Fox, and I'm here at Linda Elementary School in Linda, California. Oh, all right, all right, all right.